Welcome, welcome, Geminis and Soulmate. I am Key, and this is our doorway. So let's go through the doorway towards the Akashic Records to see what's in store for you guys from March 22nd to April 4th, 2019. Because I felt earlier praying and meditating that you are going to be, y'all are the go getters. Y'all going after what you want. You're going after what you need. You're going after what really resonates with you. So let's see what that go getter action is leading you towards. What present gift for Geminis and Soulmate? Okay. All right. Wow. 3 came out. Okay. See, go get actions right there. What will take place emotionally, energetically, for Geminis and Soulmate for March 22nd through April 4th? Ooh. Okay. Right. Let's see. What karma would be of service to Geminis and Soulmate from March 22nd through April 4th, 2019? What karmic blessings are in store for Geminis and Soulmate? Karmic blessings. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what's going on. All right. So, wow, transportation, traveling, definitely. That would explain that go-getter actions. Wow, High Priestess, you're tapping into, from your travels, the things that heal you and others. Because you are definitely good. I mean, come on, Geminis. You're the planet of Mercury. You are the messenger. And as a messenger, you're a great teacher, a great translator. You know how to translate and tie together things that may be complicated for others. And if this is in regards to the unrequited love, you're seeing what you had to learn through those lessons of unrequited love. It's like, as a key, I had to unlock what made me have unrequited love. Is the love I was trying to get outside of myself was really the love I was supposed to give to myself first. And you're germinating, again, you're growing. So again, you're definitely maturing into the kind of love you really want, not the love that you used to have. So this is what you used to have, is unrequited love. Now you're seeing that you want to be more reacquainted with yourself. So you're reteaching what is love to you, how you really want to be treated. And in that way, you're treating yourself the way you would talk to another person in regards to that. So if you say, I treasure having space, you're starting to give yourself time and space to regroup, to grow. And that's giving you more patience in the world. And that's very grounded, actually. So you're definitely tapping into your Taurian nature. You're showing that you're grounded. You're showing that you do have standards and you're loyal. And that's something that you're bringing out more. And as you're traveling in the world or as you're moving, you're seeing more of how much you've been maturing and how much you have grown. So, masculines, you're definitely traveling. Your present to yourself is traveling. From you traveling the world or traveling to people that you care about, it's showing you what you do value and what you do treasure and what you would take the time out for. Feminine, you're tapping into your high priest and priestess side of yourself. You are an excellent teacher, an excellent healer. And in order to teach and heal, that meant that you had to have wounds, you had to have scars yourself. You had to feel unrequited or inadequate to understand how truly educated and intellectual you really are. So when people wonder, oh, how are you so strong? How are you able to flow in life? It's because you actually had to experience what it meant to fall, what it meant to feel hurt, what it meant to feel unappreciated. So now you can give that to yourself, the acknowledgement and true love. True love. Soulmate. You're seeing that unrequited love means that it's something that you want to undo. You're rewinding your concept, or you're reviewing even, and as a present to you, you're reviewing what is love in your eyes, or what is love in your reality. And based on what you see as that reaction, because whatever you review as love is based on a reaction that you had received in life when it comes to love. So now when you reevaluate, when you relook, because we're in retrograde, when you relook at love and how you have reacted to love, you're seeing, oh, this is something that I don't want as an ongoing scenario. So from that, through your actions, let's see through the actions, you're changing the course of how you are fired up about love. When it comes to what you're going after in life, it is showing you that you have, whenever you get a chance, definitely check out Aries and Soulmate. But in general, what you love, you're starting to find a core connection. Maybe it's the heart that was missing. Was there, and it's not just you, was the other person in your foundation, did they give you their heart? They might have gave you their mind, they might have gave you their finances, they might have gave you how they feel spiritually, they might have gave you their actions, or maybe they gave you their actions, their mental thoughts, their physical way of doing things. Yet it was the heart, the feeling was not there. So now you're in the forefront as your goal-getting attitude. How you are creating is by bringing out your heart. You're bringing out your heart and what you want to do. So as you're bringing out your heart in the first week, you're going to see more contentment, more peace and abundance, and happy home life. So if this is in regards to your home, from you seeing what what your heart feels like how do you, when you do formulate, let's say, of what you would want to see in your home, what does your heart say about it? It's like, do you want your home to be in some way, shape, or form full of red? Meaning, what if you want to paint your walls red? What if the fabrics that you buy in your home, you want some type of fire element in it to show that you are a go-getter? Because colors does show others in your physical space how you really feel about yourself. So, for example, I have the yellow and red. So I definitely love to create, and red gives me that go-getter attitude. So this is what you're seeing. If you're talking to something about feng shui, if you're decorating your home, definitely speak to um, a profession that does feng shui. FENG, feng shui. Am I saying it right? Feng shui. I'm going to put that in the description box below. But definitely, see that guy. I'm still going to stick to that. But feng shui is pretty much about altering, looking at your apartment or looking at your place of residence, and then that person will fill it out based on the energy that it naturally has, and then let you know what to put into your place. Or if you already physically have things in your spot, the person will, or this will be you, it's like a spring cleaning. You're going to rearrange things in your physical space to bring in more abundance. And it will, from you physically changing the way you decorate your home, or the way whatever is already in your place of residence, you just moving it around in a different angle, it's going to bring in physical abundance. If this is not in regards to that, whatever you are going after, you're bringing out your fire energy. So your opposite sign is fire. So for Geminis, your opposite sign is Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is all about starting things and seeing it through. So you are definitely seeing it through in the first week. That, see, Sagittarius. So as you're seeing things through, you'll start to see where the stagnation has come from. And it might feel like a sour note, like, okay, why is this happening now that I'm close to the finish line? But again, it's kind of like being close to a finish line. That meant that you had to do a marathon. You were moving, you were go getting so much that now even your physical body is starting to feel it. So when you're close to the finish line, it makes you more tired. It makes you feel like, oh my God, why I can't get to that line? But you are. You're going to get not only through the finish line, but people in your atmosphere are going to stop sleeping on your activity. So the moves that you've been making, the things that you've been starting and seeing it through, the people that are sleeping in this, because they have magic too. They have manifestation. They are manifesting as well. Yet they may have pulled themselves out of the race. You didn't. You're seeing that from you being steadfast and going after what really is aligned with you. You're going to see success at the end of that tunnel. You're going to go through that yellow rope, that yellow strip, and become triumphant. Okay? That from you doing that, wow, the people that been sleeping on you in regards to your actions, they're going to come around you. You see, one, you already tapped into your Aries sector, so you are definitely bringing out your action packed. And those 8 people, you see 9 of air, those out of those 8, because you're that one that's still moving, they're going to come to you, and they're going to tell you in a subtle way that They really value your stride. They value that you didn't stop. That in fact, they might tell you that they were a little, in a way, moody of seeing you move. Because the way you're moving now in the first week is different. It's like the 8 people in your world haven't seen you move that way in many moons. And I feel this can be family, friends that known you for years, that known you for most likely 18 years or a year and 8 months, let's say. They're going to see the difference from last year to this year. Like, wow, you said what you was going to do last year, but you really doing what you said you was going to do this year. And they're going to start pointing that out to you in the first week. And that, so that unrequited, you're going to see like, oh no, I had the love. I have the love in me. So much that I'm still action packed in my environment. So important psychic insights, you're going to be that aha. You're going to see that when people come to you, Gemini, soulmate, and speak this to you, you're going to see that why not stopping is your success story. So events behind the scenes, yeah, people are watching you. They might not tell you outwardly, but they're watching you. So release any fears that hold you back. And that's what you're doing. Because people are going to come to you with their secrets and tell you, hey, I see your swag, and I see what you're starting, and I see you're not stopping, and I look up to that. They're going to tell you things that you would have never thought you would have heard from people. And I mean people that you've known for a year and 8 months or people that you've known for 18 years. They're going to tell you things that you would have heard. But it's going to be so worth it when you hear it. That by the second week, people are going to see that you are the king of your atmosphere. Yes, you have graduated. Yes, you understand your emotions. You understand your intuitions. You understood and understand what ignites you to be that flame and everybody else being that moth around you. So, in the second week, people are going to recognize that, yeah, it's the reason why they call you a Gemini. You definitely know how to germinate. You know how to grow and cultivate. You definitely are not just intellectual, you're very grounded. And whatever you are doing is not only affecting your atmosphere, but it's affecting on a broader scale. So if you're in communications, if you are connecting or creating anything that requires you to bring out your air like qualities, yet have a fiery element to it, people are going to see you as very brilliant, impartial, and very professional. And they're going to see that you are becoming very diplomatic. Yeah, international. So whatever you're doing, it not only is it going to be successful here in your world, whether you live in the United States or abroad, but if you live abroad, it's going to reach the masses where you can actually speak either motivational speaking, or if you're a diplomat, you're definitely going to be doing it well too, where other countries and other adversaries are going to really give you that accolades that you've been formulating for quite some time. So speak your mind, Gemini, especially since this is in the masculine. Speak your mind, but in general, not just speaking for the masculine, I'm speaking for feminine and soulmate as well. Because there's no gender in this doorway, through the doorway. Yet, just in case, if a masculine is watching along with the feminine and soulmate, I would like to let you know that the message that you are bringing to your atmosphere, the way you have been moving, are going to not only give you accolades, but it's going to give you the acknowledgement that you've been waiting for the past 4 years, 4 months. It's going to show in the second week. So have your confidence. Know that what you've been growing is not something that is good. It's something that others can use and grow too. So seek out professionals like yourself or seek out professionals that you would love to align yourself with. Start connecting with them. Why? Because you and the people in your atmosphere are going to bring out the balance both mentally and emotionally. Wow. And from that, you're from seeking out people like yourself, or seeking out people that you are being elevated towards because of your go-getter actions. People are going to recognize, and you're going to see yourself in the middle of the second week as the nine of earth. 9 9 philanthropist. Again, philanthropist. Wow. Whatever you're growing, or whatever you're going after, you're going to become a philanthropist. You're going to be able to not only provide for yourself, but you're going to be able to provide for people in your environment too. From you being the king of air, you're going to recognize that you have not only the starter kit, but you have the swag. You know how to show people the structure of becoming an entrepreneur in your own right. So this would explain it. If you're going towards entrepreneurship, you're going to ace it so well that on the ninth day, or in 9 days, you're going to hear or see, not even hear, you're going to see in your environment that from you enjoying life's little luxuries, meaning you're enjoying what you're doing and spending time, quiet time alone to regenerate, regroup, and recruit, is going to be successful in self-employment. So in the next 9 days, you're going to see success. Very much so. Okay? So, and also, people are going to recognize this in you. That you went from the third house to the ninth house. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You went up 6 levels. So you know how to give and how to receive. Oh, yeah. That the way, again, from you moving like that, people that you have known through the way you've been, through your movements, because this is a movement. This is what you are elevating towards. They might have said or may have talked to you in a certain way. This could have been another air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They have, or they have this element, this air element within them. Because even though they're a water sign, they have air in their chart, where how to communicate is very emotional. So when you had this talk with another person, it may have been, they may have taught you like, oh, whatever you're doing is unwise or unwilling. And they're now going to see that the way they were talking to you was not right. So that would explain why when they come to you again, they're going to tell you that I'm so happy that you did not listen to me, that you stuck true to your truth, and you trailed ahead and not taint your saint. It's like you didn't see, you say, okay, I don't want no toxic type of situation in my atmosphere. I'm going to go towards things that make me feel loved and not make me feel like I'm toxic. And you're not bringing no toxicity in your environment, in your atmosphere. From you sticking to your guns on that, they're going to tell you, first of all, that I hate to say it, that they were an ass on it. That was an ass move that they just did. But they're going to explain why they was a donkey butt. Okay? Why they was a donkey's butt. Okay? Rear end. From that, oh, wow. I felt that give and take, that Virgo. Okay. You're seeing, this is what explain why masculine, feminine, soulmate, why you are now giving, and what you are giving, what you are going after, you're receiving. So if you're not giving anything toxic, you're not going to receive anything toxic. Why? Because spiritually, methods from the healing power, high priest, priestess, which is you masculine, you feminine, you soulmate. Spiritually, you're seeing the methods for the healing power. You are a healer and a teacher. And now you're seeing through your movements from your go getter actions what are those methods. Because as you're going, you're seeing how you go, where you go, why you go, and when you go. Mentally, you're starting to analyze. You're great at this, but you're going even deeper in even why you analyze the things you analyze. Why? Because physically, it's going to result from the perfectionism. You're starting to perfect who you are. That would explain your maturity. You have graduated. You have graduated. And why you have graduated, behind the scenes, this is behind the scenes. Spiritually, you've been serving others for quite so long that you haven't served yourself. And now that you're serving yourself, now you understand your healing power. Mentally, when it came to details, you're seeing how your details have some direction in it. And if anyone tried to give you deception, you're seeing right through it as well. So physically, do what you must. Do what you must do, because it's giving you self-employment. It's giving you more freedom. You're air sign. You're supposed to be free. That's what you're made for. But in order for you to be your own sign, you actually had to go through things that may have stripped you or stopped you from being free. And from your actions, look, you're in your own house, the third house. Your actions now. First it was spiritual, but now through your actions, you're starting to spiritually see that by you making the right connections and by sticking to your own source of starting, you are source. You are God, goddess in human form. You are an angel in human form. We all are fallen angels. You're seeing that your idea in question is going to get your ideas going. So that would explain how you're becoming self-employed. You're tapping into your own house of communications. And from your communications, either you're going to be motivational speaking, or you're going to be speaking around the world, or you're going to speak in your environment first. Something about your environment you're going to be speaking. Or you're going to be using social media to start something. So whatever you're creating physically, either writing, talking, painting, drawing, songwriting, whatever it is that you connect to through your house of communications, you're bringing it out more. And as you're bringing it out more, you're going to get more ideas going. Okay? And as you're getting ideas going, wow, that would explain the Aquarius. The Aquarius in your atmosphere is going to see the genius in what you've been experiencing and experimenting on. Because to experiment, that meant you had to go through an experience to understand what you want to experiment. If this is you, you're becoming from the 9 to the 12. So you went up to Trinity. Now you have Aquarius. Now, not only are you an adversary, but you're now becoming the anatomy of success. So spiritually, you're tapping into what makes you a genius. Mentally, you're seeing that discoveries of who you are mentally is going to help you physically bring out your your eccentric nature. Eccentric, you're exotic, you're one of a kind. You are that diamond in the rough. You had to go through some rough times, whether it be for the past 9 years, 9 months. Yet, just like a birth, you're now at your last quarter. So in 9 days, you're going to see in your environment what you have been starting and stopping, or what has been so stressful. Now you're going to see the fruits of your labor. And it's going to not only, you're not only going to see it in the next 9 months, but from that 9 months, I keep saying 9 months, from 9 days, you're going to see it, and it's going to trickle down to another 9 months. So you're going to see what you've been creating in your atmosphere and in your environment even more so every month. Every month, you'll see more and more what you've been going after coming back to you tenfold. So, if this reading resonates with you, press the like button, share the reading with others, and subscribe. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, as your key, I suggest definitely look at Aries soulmate reading or other star zodiacs in the doorway. If you would like to get a personal reading from me as a one-on-one, go through KeykeySDoorway.com. I will leave that in the description box below too, where you could contact me and we could connect. I love you. I love you. I love you. We will see you on the other side.